Let's start with something we don't talk about too often, NFL news. The NFL owners have approved some new rules here.
What the hell?
Kickoff rules have changed.
Is that
replay assist has changed, and overtime rules have changed. Approved a proposal from Philadelphia Eagles to give each team a guaranteed possession in overtime during the regular season. Previously, the team with the first possession could win if they scored a touchdown.
Which I like. I think every team should get a chance. The evolution of overtime in the last 10 years has been nice because it used to be first team to kick a field goal was sudden death overtime one. Then they kind of had a touchdown and field goal kind of thing. But now they're going to give every team a possession, even if the team that receives the kickoff starting in overtime scores. The other team's going to get a chance to tie it up, which I think's a really cool. I think it's cool. You want to see both teams.
In the regular season, at least, is a 10-minute time limit still. So
there still could be a tie. Yeah. So now there could be a tie. Probably you're going to see more chances of ties, actually, because if a team scores and then another team scores, that's going to drain a lot of the overtime period. Yeah. So you might see more ties in overtime now.
So, but what I would assume is still in play, and it's not necessarily explained here, is if, let's say that scenario happens, each team scores, and there's 5 minutes left. Does the other team get to go down? Can they just kick a field goal and win it from that point?
Does it go to sudden death after?
I think it does.
It must.
Yeah.
But it's got to.
But you know what? It is nice because it gives you the chance to get it back, and then your defense has to make the stop if they don't.
Right.
Now they've let them score twice, so.
Endorse the competition committee's request to add additional specifics on prohibited actions that would violate the league's unsportsmanlike rules, including a throat slash gesture, simulated firing or brandishing a gun, or displaying the, in quotations, hair wipes, nose wipe. Jester, fuck off.
Yeah, dumb. I don't, the stupid.
What is, I guess I'll throw this to chat, but anyone in the room too, like, what's the context of the nose wipe gesture? I've never looked into it. The nose wipe,
just a first down. That's what someone said in the chat last time, that he's just gesturing to a first down, but I don't.
They call it the slime. Doing the slime.
Like you're just going to flick your boogs on me?
But you can see what I can.
I don't know. Maybe wiping my nose with you. I'm not too sure, but
like
it's just so dumb. Like,
my problem with any type of thing like taunting or that, like you're not like they're all professional athletes. You get paid millions and millions of dollars. You can't take someone like taunting at you, like what I had like.
He's scaring me, Rick.
Or like when going for a touchdown and piecing at them, like you're not allowed doing that type of like it's just so stupid.
Yeah, I like the little bit of grandstanding, to be honest.
I love it.
Well,
you don't want it done, stop it.
There's one thing to stand over a guy after you hit him and not let him get. I love it too, but I'm saying that is like you're physically stopping a guy from getting. But if you just fucking are celebrating that big hit you just had, you're probably hopped up on some sort of PED, let's be honest. You're going to let them rage out. I understand throat slash gesture, simulating a fire or brandishing, firing or brandishing.
Those make sense to not do. I get it. Those make sense to not do.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is the nose wipe like a...
They're on so different parts of the spectrum.
Gun or something?
Kai Minoki is saying nose wipe has gang affiliation, I believe. I mean, I guess we have the power of the internet. We could see.
No, us just trying to figure it out ourselves.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, but it's not like it's just whatever. It looks like it's a first down marker.
I always just thought it looked like he was doing some cocaine off his finger, and I thought it was funny.
Yeah, well, you know what else has gang similarities is any sort of handshake besides the old classic shake my hand.
True.
So what are we going to get to the point where it's like, hey, no double taps
or tattoos? Take out tattoos. No players can have tattoos in the NFL anymore.
Bullshit.
You have to tape up all of your tattoos.
Well, they'll have to get creative. It'll be interesting to see what CeeDee Lamb does when he.
Yeah, because you can't even.
Can he do the double point? Can he point the gun?
Or is that
is
that a gun? Is that holding an assault rifle? I don't know.
That's why.
Is that a bazooka he's holding?
That's apparently why Brandon Cooks didn't get re-signed, because he does the Archer thing, and they just couldn't handle having that type of thing associated.
They're like, that's medieval violence.
I want to see like a sword or something now. I want to see do something with a sword.
That would be hilarious. If instead you pull out a sword. Because, like, the context is the same thing.
Same thing.
It's a weapon used to kill.
I would do...
Or like a grenade.
Well, yeah, they used to do the grenade.
I want to see a grenade on every first down now. Yeah.
Those are the best.
Grenade them!
I want to see someone. Fun. I want to see someone cook somebody on the barbecue. So you open the barbecue.
Yeah, that's good. Next one, approved a proposal from the Pittsburgh Steelers to have one video phone call with no more than 5 prospective free agents during the negotiating period before the formal opening of free agency. Previously, teams could speak only with the agent of the player during that period. So they can talk to players now. I'm cool with that. I think that's smart.
Yeah.
You could, because then the team, you could have a little edge. You could get a little edging sesh go if you needed to.
Specifically, some of these guys who don't maybe have like the most powerful agent in sports, and they'll take a team-friendly deal by talking to the team.
Oh, then we want the team-friendly deal. I take it back. I don't like it.
Hey, this is exactly what CanFam would need, because we would not be able to make free agents' decisions without seeing them. Hey, so we're not going to ask you any questions. We just need you to kind of stand back.
Get on FaceTime.
All right, so take your shirt off. Just give us a 360.
Get on FaceTime.
You see me every week.
We need to know your attributes in a green to or a yellow to green rainbow, so we know if you're good or not.
Here's simple one. Approved a request from multiple teams to allow team staff members to prepare K-balls, kicking balls, used on special teams before
fucking nothing burger.
Nothing burger.
Well, you hear Pat McAfee was talking about it. He said you're going to see now that, because beforehand apparently you'd get a brand new ball and then the trainer would only get a half an hour, some water and a scrubber to get those balls broken in. So the kicks are just whatever. He's like, if they're able to bring in whatever balls they want, he's like, you're going to start to see like massive hang time on some of the punts. So
nice.
Okay, next one. Approved. Yeah.
Hey, what's the over under on the
longest?
No, on the screen at AT&T getting hit.
3.
Oh. 3?
I think so.
I would bet the over on that then.
Would you?
Well, just if Pat McAfee's saying that, give it a fucking shot.
They always kick it high enough. I think it's they angle it properly.
Yeah.
I remember when that video board first came out and one of the guys hit it in preseason, and it was the talk of the preseason. Oh my God, this is going to ruin games now. Because those guys could hit it every time if they wanted to, I think.
He was probably trying to.
Oh, for sure. He wanted to be the first guy to hit it. Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, fuck you, Jerry. Here's a dead pixel on your brand new Jumbotron.
But it doesn't benefit the team to hit it.
Approved proposals by the competition committee allowing 2 players to be designated to return from injured reserve if they are placed on IR when the rosters are reduced to 53. Granting playoff teams 2 more return from IR spots in the postseason and designating point differential as a third tiebreaker on a waiver claim.
I mean, that's just a lot of word jargon for me.
Don't understand that.
Don't
just get on the damn football field.
Don't care.
Don't care. Tabled for further discussion, the Detroit Lions proposal to make playoff seeding based on regular season records as the guiding principle rather than division championships. I hate that. You got to win. Winning your division should be worth something. So I don't like that one. I hope they don't change it.
Would you have liked this? Detroit's proposal was not approved to eliminate an automatic first down as a penalty imposed for defensive holding or illegal contact.
No, so what they're saying is like on defensive holdings a 5-yard penalty. So say it was 2nd and 11, you wouldn't get a first down. It'd be second and 6, right? I think it should be a first down. So they're keeping it like how it always has been. So they didn't change that. What do you guys think about? I like the rule.
Yeah, I think
because if you hold, so you could use that to an advantage. If it's 3rd and 14, okay, I'm going to hold this guy. If he's going to beat me, I'm going to hold him. Sure, they're going to get 5 yards on the play, but they're not going to get a first down.
Right, okay,
I think you could use that as an advantage too much.
Yeah, and well,
in certain spots,
I would just on that, and it's not even up for debate. I guess it kind of makes me think about the pass interference, and maybe that should just be a 15-yard.
See, I think I would like that change better if pass interference instead of a spot of the ball, it was just a 15-yarder. Yeah. I think I like that more than not giving a first down in a legal contact situation.
Although I guess you could argue, well, then a guy's just going to jank you as soon as you get over 15 yards.
Yeah, I was going to say, why
especially at like the end of the game or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Announced the use of Sony's Hawkeye technology to measure first downs in 2025.
I think we can all agree with this. About fucking time.
Yeah.
How is this just starting now?
Yeah.
Well, so apparently I did read a little bit about this.
With me.
They're still going to have the chain gang on the side.
Yep.
But when they're measuring first downs, chain gang's not going to need to come out to do it.
Good.
And they're using 8K cameras to do this.
They also have tracking in the ball, so I think it'll be a combination of it all.
But the cameras, I would assume, would be set up just in a,
like
4 around each side, basically, or
so that you can actually pinpoint in and see exactly where it is.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how well it works and how much quicker it can pace the game. I like it.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
It didn't talk about, sorry, Ad, it didn't talk about the kickoff rule.
They changed the spot of the ball from the 30-yard line for a touchback on a kickoff to the 35-yard line. So meaning
you want guys to return.
You want guys to return, and they're not going to kick it off. And this is they're not going to. The kicker has more penalized if he kicks it into the end zone.
Yeah, you don't want a team getting it. Like you don't want your opposing team to have a touchback.
Right, because the 30-yard line, this article says, left many coaches comfortable kicking touchbacks in 2024, and the league produced a return rate of 32.8. One of the primary architects of this revamped style projected a 2025 rate between 70 and 75%.
Wow.
So that 5 yards is going to make that much of a difference, eh?
Oh yeah, because you don't want, I guess the analytics say, man, if you start off with the 35, you're going to have that much better of a chance of getting, it might even not be touchdowns, but to score, to at least get 3 points.
This is why they're saying, okay, we can give the ball to you at the 30-yard line, but if we kick it and you return it,
we'll probably get you down.
We might get you to the 25, but we'd rather just we'll give you the 5 yards because that's not a big enough difference. But if it's a 10 yards that you're giving him on each kick, now it's like, well,
it's a free first down.
Yeah, we might as well try to.
Man, that's good for Turpin.
And the biggest thing,
good for the Cowboys and the best return man in the game.
Probably why they also.
Obviously,
it was a good move signing them, but maybe they had to win like a whiff that this was actually going to come into play.
Possibly.
So they're like, okay, yeah, let's lock him up. I mean, ultimately, if Turpin's averaging over 50 yards of return, they're just going to kick, and then Cowboys will get it to 35 every time,
which is great.
So it's a win.
Yeah, at least the Cowboys will be starting with at the 35.
And so, one of the biggest the biggest benefits for everyone, especially us football fans, not the players, is the concussion rate on kickoffs last season dropped 43% compared to 2023.
Wow.
So they're like, okay, this worked in terms of the goal, which was player safety. Now, and Rizzy goes on here, Denver Broncos special teams coach Darren Rizzy. They call me the Rizzler.
Let's give him speaking him in an Italian accent or something.
Oh, fuck. You are the...
I don't know how.
Okay. The space and speed of the play were much more down from what we're all used to. And so the play was a tremendous success, and that's why we felt the time was now to move the touchback back to the 35 to go back to the original formation that we had proposed. So I guess that was the original thing that they compromised, and now they're saying...
Interesting.
Yeah,
I like it.
Me too.
I do like it.
Because I don't want them to... I actually think this makes special teams better.
More exciting.
Because
even last year was guaranteed. Most of the time, it was just going to be a touchback.
Yeah. Well, you could see it was basically 1/3 of the time at least, or less, just slightly less than it was kicked.
I was so used to seeing it, and then when you play college football or something, you're just like, whoa, it's a little bit weird now going back to the regular way.
Well, it's still going to be that way. I think they kick it. They're not changing how they kick the ball. Like the NFL is still going to kick the ball the same.
What do you mean?
Like in that new formation that they used last year.
Yeah. No, I know.